Libra, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your December 2018 reading. Let's start off with the present situation. So this is what you're coming into the month with. I have Sacrifice card and then Self-Employment. I feel like you're kind of doing all the work. You're sacrificing a lot for building the business if you are self-employed. If you're not self-employed, this could just have to deal with your career or your profession or your job. So basically you're sacrificing yourself for the greater good, but it could also mean for some people too, it's sacrificing too much. And you know, everyone's giving you their work and you're having to deal with it and not enjoying the process and not enjoying the fruits of your labor because you're having to do all the hard stuff, the heavy lifting. Okay. For others of you who are trying to build a business, this month of December is about you having to sacrifice a lot of fun time and the holidays because you're trying to build this company and you need to work to pay the bills, and so you need to be sacrificing the fun in order to bring the clients in. All right. The block is, see, rejoice and celebration. You're not able to go out there and celebrate a lot or enjoy the festivities at the moment because you're putting in the hard work. But it's saying pay attention to signs because there may be some signals out there, like if you're hearing the same song play over again or you're seeing numbers pop up. You know, these are signs from the universe that they're trying to communicate to help you along the way so that you're not missing out on the fun all the time and not having to sacrifice. So pay attention to that as well, because it seems that you're not paying attention to what the universe is trying to communicate to you, so then you're not able to enjoy the holidays and the festivities in the month of December because you're dealing with that. The advice, though, it's very interesting because I have two wait cards. This is the waiting game, and this is wait. This is not a good opportunity, or this is not the time to be moving forward on something, okay? So, I mean, you may be putting all the hard work in, but this may not be the right month in order to make things happen. So this is a lesson for you to pay attention and be patient with the process, because this is twice you've gotten the same card. This is the advice to look at, is be patient, put the, you know, things will occur naturally, and maybe things need to change or for you to see something differently before you can move forward. Okay, and I say that because with the final outcome I have deception and envy, so there's something that you don't quite see on the horizon just yet. And this needs to be changed because we have blessed change, but the change is not right side up. So it's kind of delayed or blocked. So you don't know how to make the necessary changes moving forward because you don't have all the information at your disposal. So some things may be hidden from you. Maybe perhaps you're even deceiving yourself and thinking that if you put all this hard work and you sacrifice, that everything will work out as it should be. But it's saying, you know, not necessarily. Sometimes you just have to, you know, have some fun and be patient with the process, and it will all come about in time. It's not always about sacrificing, okay? Because here we have here in the near future triumphant card. So you will be triumphant, and then you'll be more in control, having the reins, not having to sacrifice so much because you are now in a position of understanding and having faith that the universe is going to deliver what it needs to deliver. But it will be because you are driving it forward after you have realized what you need to learn. Taking the blinders off, seeing what you cannot see at the moment, because now you're paying attention to what the universe is trying to tell you, what the universe is trying to communicate, so that you're having faith that everything will work out, and then you can move forward full steam ahead. Okay? And it's interesting because we have firm foundation here, so it's very grounded. You have a firm structure, so what you're working on has real a real strong structure to it. But then I have time to move on. Very interesting. Usually when I say time to move on, this is a card to indicate you need to move away from something. Let something else go and then move forward. So I almost feel like, you know, you now have the reins, you have control of your life, you're moving forward because you have faith, and you have to be willing to release things that are safe and secure. You're going to be okay. So it's kind of like taking a bold choice, a bold leap forward, and letting go of what you've always thought to be the safe choice, right? Because you're already grounded and rooted. You have a strong foundation. You've made the changes. You're starting to see, take the blinders off because you're patient. You're going to notice how the universe is trying to communicate with you. And then you can then release what you thought was a strong foundation, because you already have that strong foundation. So now you can move away from that security net, that safety net. And then we have awareness. So again, I feel like this is kind of like deception and envy, having the blinders on, and you're needing to make a decision. But again, you know, here is make a decision, having to make another choice. So you're leaving something behind, but you still don't have the full clarity to make that decision in the month of December. So wait until January. So it's okay to move away from what no longer serves you. So stop sacrificing. I mean, it's okay to sacrifice to some degree. Like you're putting in the hard work. Yes, great. Okay. This may not be the time of month to move full steam ahead, is what I'm saying. Wait until maybe near the end of the month and into the new year, and have faith that then will be the time to get on that horse and start controlling and leading your life to where you want it to go. And then you can let go of your security, your safety net. You don't need it anymore because you can now feel confident in the direction that you're going into, but you still have a decision to make that you can't make just yet because you don't have all the information. And I'm going to pull another card because I don't want to leave it just on, okay, what decision? So let's get some clarity. I'm going to pull another one of these cards, break free again. Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. So I feel like for you, it is about moving on, but you're unsure of making that move. And this is just another validation. Break free. Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith. Move on to something that is going to give you more abundance in your life, more happiness. I mean, I don't see any money. I don't see any emotional happiness here. I feel like this is more about you're working, you're sacrificing, you're working, and you're missing out on all these opportunities for enjoying yourself and being with others, because you need to just wait. Don't rush into something that is not going to give you what you want. And maybe it's to help you decide that you need to finally let go of this. Quit trying to make it force a circle into a square or a square into a circle. Break free from that, because maybe there's something way better ahead of you. I'm going to pull another card from this. Yeah, heart chakra. This is what you need to do too, is open up your heart to what really makes your heart sing. I'm not quite sure you're doing that, Libra. And you may discover that in the month of December. For some of you it may be, I feel like the only card here that speaks to what this could be about is the firm foundation here and the self-employment. So I feel this is probably more work related. But I think it's really understanding what is it that's going to make you feel like you're doing what you're meant to do in this lifetime without having to sacrifice so much. So really discovering what that is. See things differently. There are other options out there for you. And then break free from what isn't really making your heart sing. All right, let's take a look at love. This one wanted to stay behind. Keep an open mind. And it's interesting because we had the awareness here and the deception and envy, and that's all about, you know, having blinders on, not paying attention to what the universe is trying to communicate. Maybe you're stuck in an old way of thinking or old expectations. And that's what you need to get rid of in order to move forward. Okay, free yourself. There you go. See, that's the block. You kind of put yourself, you're unique, and you put yourself in this small little arena. You're fenced in. You've blocked yourself in with these old ideas and old beliefs. And you need to have this awakening of some sort to see that there's something far greater that you don't have to sacrifice for. Maybe that's the old belief, is you've been told you must sacrifice and live a miserable life in order to achieve your dreams, and, you know, hard work and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, we do have to take action, but it doesn't necessarily have to be grueling. Now, we are talking about love. But apparently finances, your finances and career is taking, yeah, pay attention to the red sign, the red flags. Okay. You know, I feel like you really don't have a lot of room for love at the moment. You really are sacrificing yourself so much that love is kind of on the back, you know, taking a back seat. And I think it's because you're kind of stuck on an old expectation or old ways of looking at relationships even. And the advice is, you know, maybe you do need to deal with your finances and your career first. You know, once you're feeling more independent and I get the sense here too, it's you understanding too, to be in the moment, to be present, and that's a red flag for you. You know, when you meet someone, it's not, you don't automatically put them in, oh, they're the one, they're the one, they're the one. It's taking the time, being patient, not rushing things, one step at a time, one moment at a time, getting to know each other, removing the barriers, the limitations, the old expectations of what a relationship is. You know, whatever you've been told in the past of what a relationship looks like, get rid of that. Allow it to reveal itself to you, because I feel like you're limiting yourself, and you are really concentrated on your career right now, so you may not have a lot of time for romance, and that's okay. Because if you know, you do need to take care of yourself first. And once you do that, then you'll be in a better position to attract the one. Okay? Oh, this card wanted to come out as well. Getting to know each other. Yeah. Take the time. Be patient. All right, let's take a look at life purpose and career, since the overall reading seems to really revolve around your work. So that may be very important for you in the month of December. Work is definitely taking center, heart's desires. So the universe is supporting you with achieving your heart's desire in career, in love. You know, but you have to pay attention. to what the universe is trying to communicate. Okay, what else do we have here? Let go. Here we got that let go again, moving on, breaking free. Let go of an old situation that is no longer working. If you feel you've been trying to build a business and it's just not getting off the ground, be honest with yourself. Maybe this isn't the right choice for you. Or you're going to continue to be sacrificing. Is it really something that resonates with you, or are you just trying to make it work because you're trying to make a living? Or it's something someone told you you should be doing? Oh, this one, it just, okay, 2. Wow. I've been getting this for a lot of signs, which is very interesting. Wow. Okay, so I'll just put these up here. So again, heart's desire. In order to achieve, this is letting you know that the universe is trying to help you achieve your heart's desire, but you have to let go of the old. And guess what? Writing may be the right path for you. And in some cases, it may just be that you need to write down what really resonates, what makes your heart sing, what makes you feel passionate. Write it down. The angels are going to help you. The universe is behind you, and they're going to help you see what it is that really resonates with your soul. Maybe you need to write a list of all the things you could do if money wasn't an issue. And that will help you get on your right path. And for others, it may be that you are a writer and this is your path. And maybe you've been trying to do something else because you feel like there's no money in writing. But if you're a gifted writer, this may be how you're going to achieve your ultimate dream. All right, and finally, your overall energy for December. I'm using a new deck. It's called the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware. Just hold up the book here. This is the guidebook. I got this deck at Arthur Findlay College in Stansted, England. It's a great spiritual college. If you're interested in awakening to your psychic and mediumship talent, skills, I highly recommend this college. I love it. All right, this one wanted to come out. And we have Silver Wolf, number 13. Silver Wolf. Right away, you know, I see the moon. Look at the wolf's eyes. The wolf to me represents teacher. And I feel like this is an indication for you to pay attention to the next full moon. Something significant will come forward. So maybe the universe wants to send you a message during the full moon. This is all about harvesting as well. So you may want to write down your list of goals and achievements or things that you want to strive toward, or maybe a list of, like I said, what you would want to do for a living if money were no object. If you write it out, this may be a good opportunity for it to be revealed, or the universe to be able to give you that answer. I'm also going to read from the book, number 13. Okay, it represents heart, mind, connection, instinct, a steadying influence. And the key elements are the silver ray, the 7 chakras, particularly the heart chakra. It's very interesting. We were talking about the heart chakra. The 4 elements: feminine power, ancestors, tribe, sensitivity, and womb. Okay, so I'm just going to read a little bit of it. This healing Mandela brings divine guidance from Silver Wolf. The beings of this planet are in blessed times, in that we are living and experiencing the rising energy of the divine feminine. The Earth's underlying vibration is shifting, and what was a mental, masculine world is becoming a feeling, feminine world. Our feelings guide us, each person awakens to the feminine ways of being. So being more in your emotional or feeling state rather than in the mental. And it's interesting because, you know, we had the awareness here, but it was reversed. So maybe that is the awakening to the feminine. This oracle asks you to step out of your mental processes and allow your heart and your feelings to be your guide. And this really truly is trusting in your gut instincts, which comes from the spirit, like the universe, what your within your higher self wants to tell you. Left to its own devices, the mind ego will create a world filled with self-doubt. However, when you begin to filter your thoughts through your heart space, your heart will communicate with your sacred mind and birth a union like no other. So, and this may be a good way too to, I want to go back to the writing. This may help you get on your right path, is when you go within and really connect with your feelings and write it out, you'll have a clearer picture. All right, Libra, howl to the moon this full moon. Happy holidays.